Well, the first American-born Pope has been the spiritual leader for the world's 1.4 billion Catholics for just 5 days. As we talk about Pope Leo XIV, he begins his papacy. He's already heard from a good friend right here in Tucson.
Yes, and News 4 Tucson's Eric Fink joins us live downtown at St. Augustine Cathedral with the story. And Eric, apparently Tucson's bishop and the new Pope have a lot in common.
They do, Sean. Like Pope Leo, Bishop Emeritus Gerald Kicanas of the Tucson Diocese was born and raised in Chicago. The two, in fact, have known each other for more than 30 years. And back in February, Kicanas met with then Cardinal Robert Prevost when Kicanas was visiting Rome. The two discussed church matters. They go back a long way. And this afternoon, Kicanas telling me he's thrilled the world will now know his friend as Pontiff.
I couldn't have been happier because, you know, I've met a number of the Holy Fathers, but not in any friendship kind of way. And so this was something very special.
When the white smoke billowed out of the Sistine Chapel Thursday, Bishop Emeritus Gerald Kicanas was on a pilgrimage in Greece. He saw the announcement on TV, and when he heard the name, he was certain.
When I heard Roberto, I knew it was Roberto Prevost, and I thought, oh my Lord, Roberto is now our Holy Father. It was an amazing moment.
Kicanas is now in his 80s.
Did you ever think that you would see the day when we would have an American Pope?
No, in fact, when people would ask me, who do you think is going to be elected, and they raised some possibilities of a cardinal from the United States, I always said, that's not going to happen. The conclave is not going to elect an American Pope.
They've known each other for years and share Chicago roots.
He grew up in Dalton, which is a southern suburb, which is why he's a White Sox fan, and I was very happy to see that because I'm a White Sox fan.
Shortly after the announcement Thursday, Kicanas sent the Pope a congratulatory text.
I expected never to hear back, but I must say within an hour I heard back saying, thanks, Jerry, and tell the people of Tucson my gratitude for their prayers, which is the way he is. I mean, he's very responsive.
Bishop Kicanas says his friend understands the role, and he's ready.
He's a man who has deep concern for the littlest and weakest among us. I think he's going to be a wonderful Holy Father for the whole world.
And Kicanas says when you're with the Pope, he makes you feel like you're there, or he's there for you, rather. He says he's very attentive and a good listener. Pope Leo actually visited Tucson back in 1999 when he was the provincial of the Augustinians. Now St. Augustine here will mark the Pope's new election with the Mass coming up on Sunday morning at 10 a.m. Live downtown, I'm Eric Fink, News 4 Tucson.